All right, welcome everyone. My name is Matt Carucci. I'm the Vice President of Training and Onboarding here at Foundation Mortgage. Today, we're going to be going over a tech enhancement that's going to be going live tomorrow, June 5th, that'll allow you to bring all of the fees into the portal, review them ahead of time, which will help us get your disclosures out faster as well as accurately to your borrowers to give you a better experience and to really help your borrowers understand how those fees are going to look. So let's jump into it. So when you're inside the file now, you're going to have a new screen. It's going to say service orders. You're going to go ahead and click into that screen. You can do this before you pull product and pricing, before you order credit. Those two things do have to be completed as well, but you do not have to go in chronological order here if you don't want to. So you can go down to service orders. You'll go over and hit order service. You're going to click on your closing fees, and then you're going to click on your CoreLogic Smart Fees. You will be able to choose your provider after you get into the Smart Fees screen. You'll then just come down below and click the next button. This sometimes will take up to 30 seconds to bring the next screen in, so just bear with it as we work through this. Here you can see that we have a couple of different tabs along the top here. If it dumps you into the questions tab, that just means you're missing some relevant information, which will allow us to pull in the most accurate fees. So down below here, anything that has the red asterisk on it, that is going to be a required field that you need to fill out. You can see here for estimated property value, I have this as blank. So I'm going to come in and put in my estimated property value on this one. I'm then going to come down, and even though it's not filled out here, the first payment date is going to be important for taxes and everything. This will be a hard stop if you get down to the submit loan screen. Most of your 3-4 files that are coming over will already have this on there, but just make sure that you plug that in. So again, we can have the most accurate fees pulled in right from the beginning, which will save you time from having to go through and edit those in the future. Then if I come all the way down to the bottom, I'm just simply going to click continue to fees. If I was missing anything on this page, on this tab, it would remind me to go back and fill it. Now you can see here it bringing in my fees. I can see what I have for my AMC nationwide populated here. This is going to be based on geographic location because not all AMCs service the same areas. So just keep that in mind. And then down below, you can see for title insurance and settlement services who got brought in for those. If you'd like to change these and choose your own provider, that is totally fine. You just click on the select provider button. This is then going to bring up a list of providers that you have in that area. And then if you wanted to change these services, you can just click add to file, and then it's going to update with that servicer. If you have made any changes since you've last brought in fees, you're going to see this notice at the top requiring you to re-export your data to show the most up-to-date fees. Again, down below, if you'd like to choose your own provider, you can hit select provider. And now you're going to see a list of all of the top national providers here. And you can scroll through these and find the provider you want to move forward with. So let's say that you would like to move forward here with Progressive Land Title Agency. You would just click add to file. It's now going to update everything. It now brings in my service provider. You could do the same for title insurance. And then down below, it's bringing this out of the county website for your recording deed, your deed of trust, as well as transfer taxes for this. This is why it's going to be important to make sure you have that first payment date in there. So it's calculating this correctly for what is going to be required from the borrower or the seller, especially in some geographic locations. Now that I've brought in all of my fees and I've gone and updated my providers, I can either go all the way to the top to export to Encompass, or continuing down to review all of the fees, I can export to Encompass at the bottom. When I go ahead and click on this, it's now going to bring me into the Smart Fees comparison, and it's going to show me all of the fees that I currently have in there, as well as what the updated fees are going to look like. So if I come down below, you can see now it's going to be changed over to Progressive Land Title from where I had it in the beginning. It's going to show what those fees changes are. And if I come down to the bottom again, you're going to be able to see your recording fees and transfer taxes. At this point, I want to continue my export to Encompass. So I simply click Continue Export. And now this is going to bring all of my fees into the system. It's going to give me a nice pat on the back here in just a moment, letting me know that these have been successfully exported to Encompass. So right here, you can now see that my data has been exported to Encompass. I go ahead and click OK there. It's going to take me back to the service order page. And now I can go into my loan estimate and fee management screen. And from here, I'm going to be able to see all of those fees that I've just imported. So I'm going to scroll down below. I'm going to go into my title charges. And now you can see that I have Progressive Land Title Agency populated in with the amount for the settlement fee. Now, you still have the ability to come in here and manipulate these fees. You also have the ability to add fees if you need to by using any of the drop downs where it says select fee name. You can go ahead and add in any of these fees if you know they're going to be needed. So in here, if I wanted to change my settlement fee, for example, I can come in here. Maybe I want to change this to $800. That's how I want it to look to my borrower. I go ahead and plug that in. And now I can continue down below, make sure all of my other fees are accurate, moving on to taxes and government fees, making sure those are accurate. My prepaids are going to get brought in, again, based on that first payment date. So again, that is important to have in there. If I keep moving down, I can see what is going to be included in my escrow payment. And under H, I know this doesn't have to deal with title fees, but your yield spread premium, if you are doing a business purpose loan and you want to take the above par yield spread as compensation, please just make sure you're putting the amount in here so we know that that is not going to the borrower in the form of a credit. So this is how to bring in all of the fees. From here, you would just want to go ahead and save. And now this is going to replace the need to approve or deny fees from the email that we send you in order to get disclosures. You're just going to confirm them right here for us. And this saves valuable time in getting those disclosures out to your borrower. We'll just go through and make sure that you've added in all of the required fees, and then we'll push those directly to your borrower. Just making it easier for you, making it more transparent, and hopefully speeding up the process so you can meet your borrower's needs. Thank you everyone for your time today. Hope you have an excellent afternoon. Have a wonderful weekend if I don't talk with you. And we really do truly value your partnership.